YouTube? CoolStoryBrobat here, bringing you Narrated Showdown battle number 96. And this is against the Leprechaun. Another old battle. This is April 29th. I'm working on it. And oh my god, this is RU. This is one of my favorite RU teams I made that I kind of stopped using because I just could not work out like the last Pokemon. Let me explain my team real quick. This is a Hail team, obviously, and I can feel you guys judging me. I can feel you judging me through the screen right now, but it's not Hail Stall. Okay, it's not Hail Stall, so we're good. I liked Hail offense. Hail offense is good. Okay, Hail balance is cool. Hail Trick Room, okay, that's cool. Hail Stall, Hail Nah. That's the only thing I'm not messing with. But here, this is Hail balance, I guess you could say. And it's pretty simple and straightforward, if I do say so myself. Check it out. I got Abomasnow here. Mega Abomasnow. He needs some love in RU. Because, dang, what set was I running? I mean, obviously it's a mixed set. I think I might have been using Sub-Seed. And then I changed it to Leech Seed and 3 attacks. I think it's Leech Seed. Because I remember the night I was laddering with this team, I won a game strict against like a dude with a cursed Registeel. Strictly because my Abomasnow had Leech Seed. Okay, and basically, it goes pretty nicely with Raikou, who is Rash, because Rash Nature Raikou is an event in which it obtains the move Weather Ball, and Weather Ball, when used in Hail, becomes a 100 base power special ice move, which is great coverage alongside Electric, and it also has access to Aura Sphere, which is also pretty cool. And this is questionable as heck, but it's Safety Goggles Raikou. You remember Safety Goggles? That item you never use because it just doesn't make sense to use it. Especially when there's like the ability Overcoat, or you can just use Leftovers to mitigate weather damage. Well, Safety Goggles Raikou has some words for you. I always had this idea in my head that, like, you know, last gen, if Safety Goggles existed, it would have been cool on Raikou in Hail offense, because not only would it take no damage from the weather, but it could also switch in on spores and sleep powders from like Roserade and Amoonguss and crap like that, and Smeargle, and pretty much just ruin their day. And this Raikou has actually messed with a few people because of its immunity to being put to sleep by powder moves, and it was funny as heck, I promise you. But I mean, also I figure, you know, Expert Belt Raikou isn't the strongest set, but it was the best Raikou set in Hail, so I figure, you know, you lose like 20% power on super effective moves for Safety Goggles. You know, I figured why the heck not. And it's pretty fun, so I stuck with it. Rotom-Fridge here. Rotom-Fridge Choice Scarf. It's pretty standard and straightforward like my Raikou, but honestly, I kind of don't like it. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it makes sense to use Rotom-Fridge on a Hail team. It only makes sense. But between the Stealth Rock weakness, the fact I'm running like 3 ice types right now as is, and the fact that you know, its main stat move Blizzard isn't even good if Hail's not up, and I only have 2 Hail setters, it gets kind of tricky. No pun intended, because Rotom-Fridge actually runs Trick. But I mean, I guess it's alright. If I were to bring this team back, I would honestly probably try to replace Rotom before anyone else. Oh yeah, and Golurk. I'd probably replace Golurk too. I probably should, huh? Assault Vest Slowking. It's like the only Slowking you see in RU these days. You know, he takes special hits like a champion, like no one else. No one else. He just eats everything. Oh yeah, nice Thunderbolt. I'm eating it. Nice Solar Beam. I'm eating it. Whatever special move you have to hit me with, he's eating it. And then he's an offensive pivot thanks to Regenerator healing him back up, and then he can hit back, and it's good stuff. But he pairs nicely with Avalugg because he covers his primary weaknesses in fire, fighting, and steel. And Avalugg has massive physical defense, and you'd be surprised at some of the hits it can stand up to. Like, honestly, you're gonna, like, I could go on and on about Avalugg. I used it in UU for a good while on my own Dark Horse team, and it's fun as heck. But you gotta see it in action. Don't disrespect the Avalugg. I run Ice Body Avalugg with Hail and Icy Rock because I needed a backup Hail setter, and it's actually a pretty viable set. I mean, it's not the best set, and you really should not ever use this set unless you're using a Hail team, because there's like no other ice types who even get Hail, and everything else that gets Hail is like a bulky water. I mean, no other ice types get, no other viable ice types who get Hail who can still support your team, because Avalugg has Rapid Spin. Despite being weak to Stealth Rock, he can still spin. And lastly, I tacked on Golurk as a physical wall physically defensive Golurk. He kind of sucks. I'll keep it 100 with you. He kind of sucks, but I figure he could do something, I guess. He puts up Stealth Rock. That's the big draw to using Golurk right here, is that he can put up Stealth Rock. I tried Rhyperior for a bit. I didn't like it too much. I wasn't feeling it. I think I tried Seismitoad. I didn't like having extra water types on the team, but I tried Seismitoad, wasn't feeling it. I basically cycled through a lot of Pokemon in that 6th slot, and because of the fact that I still don't know what the heck I want to use in that 6th slot, is why I really haven't used this team much in RU. Not that you guys have noticed, because like the last RU game I posted was like so old that Shaymin was still in RU, so what the heck. Anyway, let me talk about the Leprechaun's team here. The Leprechaun's team is pretty straightforward and balanced. You know, he's got Shiftry, default Shiftry. That's an interesting choice, and I actually respect that because that's new. That's new. He's got Gourgeist here. You know, physical wall, stands up to like stuff. Stands up to stuff. Okay. He does stand up to Hitmonlee, though he doesn't really like getting hit with a knockoff. Medicham, probably a choice Scarf set, because Scarf Medicham is a threat. It's a freaking threat thanks to pure power. I'm assuming the Druddigon is choice band and the Rhyperior is setting up Stealth Rock, some type of defensive set. Meaning it's like specially defensive Rhyperior and physically defensive Druddigon? No, choice band Druddigon, physically defensive Gourgeist. Okay, yeah. Because Gourgeist does have decent synergy with Rhyperior, minus the whole, this guy has like 4 ice weaknesses thing he has going on here. And he's got Delphox. Delphox is like the champion of RU right now. It's like the fire type. It's the fire type you have to watch out for. Luckily, it gets beaten by Assault Vest Slowbro, because otherwise it would destroy my Hail team with like little to no difficulty whatsoever. So yeah, them's the breaks. Let's see how this is going to go. So I lead off with Frigidaire, you know, my Rotom, trying to get the Volt Switch momentum. I decided to be real, extra real, and go for Blizzard outside of Hail. And you see how much that did. It didn't kill off the Druddigon. And he manages to get off a Fire Punch on me and pretty much kill my Rotom before it could do jack. So I hit him with the Dynamic Pimp Hand and kill off his Druddigon. And I switch in my Abomasnow, predicting the knockoff from the Shiftry. Get the Hail going, Mega Evolve, he Sucker Punches me, puts me down, because I really have no choice, go for a Blizzard, because I know the Sucker Punch would outspeed my Ice Shard anyway, and the Ice Shard might not kill. So he sends in his Gourgeist. I know the Shadow Sneak's coming, so I send in Raigeki, my Raikou. Thanks to safety goggles, I'm not taking Hail damage, some people don't pay attention to that, and I Weather Ball him. It doesn't do enough, but it comes close, and he Leech Seeds me, which is highly annoying, very annoying in fact. And I'm expecting him to want to go out to his Delphox, so I decided to, well no, I mean the Delphox switch was obvious as heck, but I decided I'm just gonna be cool about it and not worry about it. Because of the fact that it's Rash Raikou, Delphox does outspeed it, and he reveals to me he's the Calm Mindset, and holy crap, Life Orb, Grass Knot at +1 does a lot. I managed to survive the hit, Dragon Tail that thing out. He sends in his Gourgeist here. Don't want to take a Shadow Sneak, so I sack my Abomasnow to get the Hail back up, which was, in my opinion, probably the best play I could have made here. He kills me with a Seed Bomb, gives me another chance to go into Raigeki, my Raikou, go for the Weather Ball, kill off this Gourgeist here. No sweat, no problems, no problems. He sends in his Delphox again. Like I said, he outspeeds me because I'm Rash. And I go for the Volt Switch here just to get the momentum, because I figure if he's going to go for Fire Blast, I can at least get a free switch into Slow King without having to worry about getting 3-hit KO'd. Like the hit I just took here basically. Because after Hail damage, that would have been a 2-hit KO, I'm pretty positive. So yeah, he sends in his Medicham, I send in Golurk, he plays smart and goes for Zen Headbutt. You know, good play, because I have a freaking Golurk here. You don't want to use High Jump Kick when I have a Golurk in your face. So I send in Avalugg, your girlfriend's booty, because it's so flat. And I set up the Hail here just to support my team, because Raikou can use the Weather Ball to deal serious damage still. And it gets passive damage out on this guy's team, which I'm not complaining about. Plus, Avalugg has Ice Body, which is extra recovery per turn. Now, I kind of derp up here, because I could have kept Avalugg healthy. I could have kept it healthy. But just watch what I do. I Rapid spin his rocks away. You know how that goes. The Hail nullifies his leftovers, so he's not really recovering HP after I hit him. So he Rock Blasts me again. Thankfully, it's only 3 hits, which is the average. The Avalanche does like 59% to him. He's almost dead. Now, I derp up here. I don't recover. I should have recovered. I just decided to finish him off with an avalanche, and then I figure, you know, or why didn't I rapid spin? You're gonna see why I should have rapid spin right here. He uses trick on me, gives me the choice scarf. I'm like, hey, that choice scarf kind of lost you the game, buddy. My Raikou's in the back. But then I looked and I'm like, oh, Raikou dies to Stealth Rock. Oh, good play. That was a good play. So I switch in Slow King, switch back out, sack my Raikou. He's not going to go for a high jump kick. That's a smart play, obviously. And plus he has Thunder Punch. No need to. So I'm praying that King Solomon, takes the Thunder Punch and kills the Medicham back with Scald. He does, thankfully, and that wins me the game because I just narrowly avoided losing that. Because honestly, I would have been really close to losing that if a little bit more damage had been done on Slow King. So yeah, that is good game for the Leprechaun. The Leprechaun is also a beast in RU. And shoot, I don't know what to say. Go watch this guy sometime if you ever see him. He's really good. I kind of lucked out here. Well, no, I can't say I lucked out, but I definitely think the play with the Avalok, like not going for another rapid spin because I got complacent, not really thinking about the about my Raikou being like dead from Stealth Rock. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I mean, come on. Or if I went for recover, I could have made a stand against the Medicham. I don't know how much high jump kick was gonna do, but I know it was not a one-hit KO. I guarantee it was not gonna one-hit KO, but it would come close. But anyway, enough dribbling on about nothing. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and favorite. I'm out of here. And maybe someday I'll bring this Hell team back. You never know.